Don't even think about it, Eraser.
Here's my recap on NeverButter's 13th BFDI What If. What if Eraser used the arm cutter? Battle for Dream Island, episode 14. Half loaf is better than none. Using the arm cutter has one side effect. Eraser is now an armless contestant, but this also means Eraser gains 10 points. Luckily, this is enough to nudge up between Tennis Ball and Rocky, putting Spongy up for elimination. Spongy falls into the bonnet with Ice Cube. They would survive if either Walker or Rocky was up for elimination, but Ice Cube survives by a long shot. And just like that, Spongy's rejoin is voided. Battle for Dream Island, episode 15. Vomit Taco. Eraser chooses a taco contest, so nothing changes for everyone else. Bubble and Rocky are already guaranteed to be in the danger zone. Either Pen or Eraser would join them. In order for Eraser to escape the danger zone, he needs at least 5 likes. Despite being armless, Eraser would actually make a good taco, so he gets 70 likes, and also meaning that Pen is eliminated. Battle for Dream Island, episode 16. Bowling, now with explosions. Since Eraser used the arm cutter, he lost his chance to bowl. The only change is that Fiery moves 100 points for the Eraser for the same reason why he did the same for Spongy and Cannon. Everything else remains the same. Fire wins immunity. Ice Cube is the first person safe. Eraser is the fourth person safe, so Blocky is still eliminated. Battle for Dream Island, episode 17. The reveal. Eraser replaces Spongy's spot as Rocky's teammate, but nothing still changes. Eraser, Ice Cube, and Leafy are up for elimination. Ice Cube and Rocky's votes don't change. Bubble and Pencil voted Eraser for the same reason why they voted Tennis Ball and Cannon. If Tennis Ball votes Ice Cube or Leafy, it will be a 2-way tie. Otherwise, Eraser will be eliminated. He votes Ice Cube, meaning Eraser and Ice Cube are tied at 2 votes. Unlike Tennis Ball, Eraser is easily able to do the tiebreaker, meaning Ice Cube is eliminated. Battle for Dream Island, episode 18. Reveal Novum. The scoreboard can no longer hold 2-digit numbers. Eraser dodges Rocky's vomit in points of Ice Cube. Pencil outlasts both Eraser and Tennis Ball. Pencil and Eraser both have 3-digit numbers, so they're screwed over. Fiery, Pencil, and Tennis Ball are up for elimination. Tennis Ball falls into the bottom 2 with Pencil. Both are vote magnets, but Pencil is still eliminated. Battle for Dream Island, episode 19. Precision. Without Spongy, Rocky finishes first, and David will probably figure something out and finish second, and Fiery still finishes third. Because Rocky finished first, he has to choose a 4th person to also win immunity. He chooses Tennis Ball.
The points are gone, we are free of them now, but we look on to the moment that we see the next slice of cake, a step closer to the prize brought on by Cake and Steak.
The first contestant safe is Bubble, so now it's down to Leafy and Eraser. Leafy is nice, but can be selfish. An example of that came when Leafy thought Bubble was a backstabber because of episode 17. And without Pen and Blocky, Eraser is a background character. Leafy survives comfortably, and just like that, Eraser, the focal point of this what if, is eliminated. Battle for Dream Island, episode 20. Gardening Hero. Without Ice Cube, Bubble gets popped by a meteor, but Tennis Ball gets abducted in place of Rocky. David does the exact same that Spongy does. So now it's down to Rocky and Fiery. Despite all odds, Rocky is known for performing utterly amazing feats, so he wins the contest again. Because Rocky won the contest, he has to choose another person to also win immunity. And once again, he chooses Tennis Ball. This leads to the start of a friendship between Rocky and Tennis Ball. Fire voted Bubble because of episode 1. Woody is scared of David, Bubble, and Fiery, so he votes Leafy. Pin votes David for the same reason why she voted Spongy and Cannon. Needle and Teardrop's votes don't change. Golf Ball votes Bubble for the same reason why she voted Ice Cube and Cannon. Coiney's vote doesn't change. Snowball votes Bubble for being weak. Match has relations with Bubble, Leafy, and Fiery, so she votes David. When Leafy welcomes Spongy back to the game in episode 14, neither of them notice the next hurdle. Spongy saw this as a distraction, so he votes Leafy. Pen tags along with Snowball. Blocky's vote doesn't change. Ice Cube votes Leafy for revenge. To protect Bubble, Pencil votes Fiery. So now it's all down to Eraser. If Eraser votes Bubble, it'll be a 2-way tie. Otherwise, Fiery is eliminated. Eraser votes David for being scary, so once again, the season's Cannon winner falls to a contestant vote. Battle for Dream Island, episode 21. The Glistening. Leafy wins immunity, but gives it to Bubble to prove that she deserves to be Bubble's friend. Tennis Ball's friendship with Rocky means that Rocky gets way less votes than Cannon. Tennis Ball is the first person safe and Rocky is the second person safe, but David falls into the bottom 2 with Flower. David is annoying, and Flower is Flower. David is eliminated with a very small margin. And that's the end of the line for BFDI's only debuter. Battle for Dream Island, episode 22. Don't pierce my flesh. Unlike some earlier what-ifs, Announcer is crushed by a rock. So Tennis Ball and Flower build their speaker box replacements. And speaker box bias means that Tennis Ball and Flower win immunity. Rocky falls into the bottom 2 with Leafy. Rocky is friends with Tennis Ball, and Leafy is frenemies with Bubble. This will be close, but the last contestant safe is Leafy. Despite his friendship, Rocky still vomits. Battle for Dream Island, episode 23. Hurtful. Tennis Ball is the last armless contestant, so Bubble still wins immunity. Tennis Ball is the first person safe, so Flower is still eliminated. Battle for Dream Island, episode 24. Insectophobe's Nightmare 2. Let's just get to the finale. Battle for Dream Island, episode 25. Return of the Hang Glider. Golf Ball is the only person to support Tennis Ball. Tennis Ball comes in third place, so the winner is either Leafy or Bubble. Leafy and Bubble are close to the votes in canon, but since Leafy and Bubble are frenemies, this is a very close toss-up, and because of this, the winner of the competition is Bubble.
In the frenemy arc, people would side with Bubble for having more dynamics, especially some arguably interesting ones. While Leafy had Fiery and Ice Cube, Bubble had her alliance, Blocky, to an extent, and even Leafy. Bubble lets everyone on to Dream Island, except for Snowball, Spongy, Blocky, Rocky, and Flower.
This is my first NeverButter recap in 2026, and this what if was posted in March 2, 2024. NeverButter's next what if is a what if I did a few months before she conceived that idea, and that's what if the scoreboard was never downgraded.